There's an election coming up, and with every election I hear politicians talk about the average working man, the everyman, the regular Joe, a group of which I've never felt a part of. I come from a long line and continue to live in a low-income bracket and possess what I would consider a moderate intellect. I live in a townhouse blockade.
Ah, rats.
Every holiday, jackasses let off fireworks in the parking lot. Every weekend I hear drunken jerk-offs vomiting off of their back decks, wannabe hood rats and hopeful thugs fronting on each other while their twitchy, filthy spawn zoom around on rusty bicycles without shoes or socks. Narrow-minded, spray-tanned, racist women chain-smoking and grazing on cereals and popcorn. That's what I think of when I think of the average Joe. I think of all the brainiacs that ran out to hardware stores to buy gasoline-powered generators because the clocks were going to change from 1999 to 2000. Planes were supposed to fall out of the sky. Bank machines were foretold to shoot forth fire, and somehow that was supposed to set off power plants and cause zombies. That's what I think of when I think of the average Joe. I think of easily misled, superstitious, compulsive, selfish jerks. My parents consider themselves fiercely middle class and drastically in touch with regular Joes and their subsequent Joannes. Like all average Joes, my parents had monkeys on their back. Papa preferred to chomp down codeine by the handful and chase it with caffeine, while Mama preferred a metaphysical carrot dangled in front of her life's mule. Divinely granted peace. My Mama believed that being a good person, the source of all creation, would give her a well-lit cloud to sit on and pluck a harp forever, to which I would gasp, "Oh, Mother, what a painfully drab eternity that would be." I have nothing against marriage. I am married. When I was 21, I met a young woman, and I could not imagine growing old without her. Now she gets to suffer from depression and irritation because of my youthful lack of imagination. Ain't love grand? My parents' mantra was, "Don't get your hopes up." Whenever I was excited about going somewhere, or if I was excited about a girl that I liked, my parents would counter my joy with, "Don't get your hopes up." That's bullshit. Get your hopes up. Dream, pontificate, aspire for better days. Get your hopes up, way up, because the self-righteousness of hope unanswered, hope ignored, hope ridiculed, is intoxicating. When you decide to dream out loud, and those dreams are laughed at, when hope and helplessness finally collide, the effects are intoxicating. Get your hopes up, way up, and then follow your dreams out into the world and way up, up, and away into the sky. Follow your hopes into the sky, and when you realize that whatever it is that you dreamed of and for isn't going to come true, then maybe the impact of your inevitable descent and crash will be a most glorious splat, as to warn others to keep their aspirations to themselves. Wish into one hand, shit in the other, then tell me which one gets filled first. By the pantheist paradigm, all that currently exists was supposed to be and is. Everything awful that happened was supposed to. And the few instances of joy that you can scrape out of this murky flying rock we've decided to call Earth, they have been completely coincidental, and without any guarantee of further installments of happiness or pleasantries, or skiddle-dee-dee, 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 skiddle-dee-dee. Amen.